Back. Our third show match today. 1v1? Yeah. Dandy on the bottom, Tech on top. So I'm not sure what to expect. I've never seen these players play. Dandy, I'm told, is a really good 2v2 player as well. dM-Tech was referred to us by Janky. Shout out to him. Shout out to Fuji Kira for bringing Dandy to the show match. If you want to join us on Discord, the shit, more than welcome to come. Primal 1 is observing, and I'm casting, but I wouldn't really use that term because pretty ignorant about how the game works. Sort of just state the obvious. Looks like Dandy is going to make his command center at his natural. Shout out to Primal 1. Sounds like he sat on his microphone. Tech, I think, is gonna put down his Nexus at the natural. Sort of well timed after his probe did some scouting and headed back. Welcome back, Jerry. Welcome.
Right.
What
right.
happened there?
My mic's busted. I'm charging my other headset to make sure to like switch it. But anyway, I wasn't
That's
listening to you.
hilarious.
Who's winning? So we got Terran, and we got Protoss. Oh.
And we got a robotics facility.
No, 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 no. Wait, who do we want to win? You said you know Dandy. Dandy's supposed to be good.
Yeah, I've heard the name float around.
Oh, is it?
Wiggly.
Hmm. Well, it looks like Tech seems to know what he's doing. He's killing things, right?
I'm hoping it's gonna be GG's. I've been told that.
Mm-hmm. You've been told that. Yeah.
My back
What?
playing Showmatch against Abuela. He
What?
says it's gonna be a fun match. I'm not sure what he means by that. I interpret it as good games. Tank coming out.
Hmm.
Tech's gonna back off. Should see an observer coming out soon. I see a Stargate. That's interesting.
Why? What is he gonna make the Stargate? Wait, what is he gonna make out of the Stargate? I guess it's only arbiters, right? For this matchup?
I'm not sure. I
What?
think that's a good guess.
What? He's gonna go carriers? Fuck! If it goes carriers, man,
I think you're right about the ARBs because he's putting down an archives.
right? Because why? Like, I mean, why else would you get freaking Stargate in this matchup? You're not gonna go Corsair for any goddamn reason, right? It must be crazy if it does that.
Maybe there are some people who do that with
They're
the
crazy.
web.
D-Web? Really? Oh, I guess so.
A lot of goons here, and he's just gonna go straight for the tanks. Sniped one, took out the Marines. Hasn't lost a single Dragoon yet. Might lose one right here. Andy is still pushing forward.
Oh, I think he's gonna lose these tanks, yo.
Got a few mines there, but he's got an observer.
I think that was pretty cost efficient. He stopped that push. We lost what, like a couple zealots and a dragoon.
Right. Not bad trade-off.
You think so?
I'm not sure what the other implications of that is.
I don't know, man. Um,
Got an armory that's upgrading and an SCV that's trapped like an idiot. It looks like it could get through that little base, but it's not.
I don't know, man. I think Tech might win this one. Good feeling about Tech.
Dandy's getting his second expansion started.
Hmm. Hmm. Well, there's the Tribunal. We're gonna have arbiters, and we're gonna have stasis, and we're gonna have like a lot of things blowing up. It's gonna be great fun, right, Mo? No? God, you're boring.
Jerry,
Stop it. Is my mic
Jerry,
broken again? Well,
Jerry, where'd you go? No, I can hear you.
fuck, man.
I shouldn't joke about that. It's not a good time.
Well,
Jerry,
obviously, because my mic is actually
Jerry,
broken, dude.
Jerry.
Oh my god. Fuck it. I'm just gonna mute myself. Oh, Dandy play.
You have notifications on, don't you?
Well, yeah, otherwise I can't see what you're typing.
I usually don't PM you in the game. I'll probably message you on Discord. I type things as an observer.
What does that even mean?
Well, everybody can see that.
Only the people who are watching. Wait, did you say we have another match after this? After this set?
This is best of 5.
9?
You mean after the show match?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um,
Is
really
that?
depends. I mean, that'd be crazy if we did 4, right?
I don't know. It's your money.
We did do 4 once, and I think they were all 2v2s.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was crazy, man.
Was it? I don't know.
It was crazy.
It was exciting. Today's all 1v1s, it looks like.
Yeah, we've done very few of those, so it's kind of cool that we're doing these.
Whatever, we could cycle those in. It'll be great. Um,
You didn't sound excited when you said.
what?
You guys got a? Are you guys in the game right now?
Yes,
Yes.
sir. We're streaming.
Do you guys have room for another observer? No.
Yeah, of course. Sure.
Yeah, you could take over Mo because Mo is not saying anything about the game.
We invite people to the Discord to cast, observe. Like sometimes we just don't let people observe because we're finding some of them might be like streaming instead of watching Primus. But for TQ members and people who aren't doing that,
This is
like,
it.
yeah, of
He's
course.
gonna take everything out with this. Yeah,
Yeah, so
there's a
that was just to be
stasis.
better.
That's it. Yeah, I tell you, man, Tech's got this.
Tech, dude, I don't even know who Tech is.
Tech is this amazing player. Came out of the freaking blue.
Jengi, shout out to him, referred me to him. He's on our Discord. He reached out and wanted to play.
Yeah.
You guys got some good viewers tonight. Who it is?
That's thanks to Terror, actually. He raided me earlier.
We had 72 earlier, but we couldn't find anybody.
That's because Mo didn't want to play, like, noob matches. People came in to watch him play against a random noob. It was like,
Oh, everybody left after that
I'm gonna,
match.
you know I'm gonna post that match, right, Mo? I
You
wish I
know,
casted it, too. Fuck.
I think the funniest part is when I scouted him and then I attacked the
Yeah.
wrong base.
Yeah,
I
I
think
might actually
that's
just
the
clip that
highlight.
part. I might clip that just to have
That's
it
the
go.
highlight right there. Yeah, you suck. Join and observe. I think Legend is observing this one as well.
Now somebody had mentioned. I'm about to say mentioned that Andy's
Ooh, got the-
always a strong player.
Dandy's losing this one, I think.
So there's a rumor floating around that Dandy is no longer so dandy.
What? Are you trying to be clever? Stop it, dude. Just stop, man. Stop.
Who is it? Who's talking shit behind Dandy's back?
Um,
I don't. This game doesn't even look like it's even close to being over yet, though.
I I think Dandy's fallen behind on his macro a bit.
That first attack wasn't in his favor, and then the second one, he lost quite a few units, and he's going out again, so...
Well, but I mean, he does have a lot of mac
Dandy,
control. That's the thing.
Dandy's great at timing pushes.
Right, and that's what we would call this, and obviously not a 2-1. I'm pushing it.
No, but he's not pushing anything. Like Tech is just like
Kind of got caught out.
Tech is just stuffing him at every point at this.
He's out to fly. Those were good stages.
Yeah, Tech is
I've never heard of this guy before.
that's okay,
Well,
man.
now you have you suck, and what do you
Well,
think?
this you know what? This is only the first game too. You know, like it could be just that Dandy's exhausted from playing Clan Wars earlier. So we'll
Maybe
see.
you can think of a map for them to play next.
I
They'll
know.
lose the
I
pick.
told you. I told you. You should have went with Intercoven in the
No.
beginning. Everybody's the same.
No.
You always something like
No,
this.
no.
You always do fighting spirit first game. Man, he doesn't, and you go from there.
Yeah, we go Intercoven. Easy.
Alright, that
We
sounds
default
good.
to
Well,
Intercoven. Intercoven is the map. Okay, we'll have some really good games off of that.
I've never found out how to leave the inner part of Coven.
Well, that's how you get make other people play it, and you'll see for yourself. Very
Wait, I
easy.
just don't get the D-webs. You can't even, like, break out.
I don't even know what map you guys are referring to.
You should play on Intercoven 1v1 with
Inner
Mo.
Coven, man, it's got, like, D-webs everywhere. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, yeah, I mean, I understand the concept of what you're saying, but I've never
There's
seen.
only one map with fucking D-webs everywhere, and it's, like, annoying because there's something you need to break out of, but there's D-webs like over it, so you can't break out of it.
Mm.
Energy for me, whoever's casted. I want to see how much energy these arbiters have real quick.
These arbiters? These arbiters
He's
have
going
plenty
for
of
the
energy.
kill.
100,
Well,
100.
he gets up front. He uses one of the arbiters to. Well, he got caught off guard.
This was a very smart attack.
Now he has to come defend because he was fucking over there.
Right.
Very
Yeah.
smart. He can just leave two tanks there.
No, he's gonna break this. He's gonna break this Terran. He's gonna break. He's gonna take this Expo. Oh wait, here reinforcements have arrived. The tanks are gonna take some time to get down there though. He's gonna clear all these vultures in the process. Everything's dying. Everything's dying. There's explosions.
He left like two tanks and then
Oh yes, 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 yes.
I feel like that early Stargate really paid off.
Why didn't you do that last game?
Nice status, right?
it's set up.
I mean, that's the best status you can ask for. 3 tanks, 2 Goliaths, and a Vulture. He did take out that command center, so that's something, right?
Yeah, but now we're dating being caught out of position so much.
Yeah, there's a 50 flight difference.
He just got caught too
No,
many times.
upgrades are also too. I mean, Protoss has.
And after Protoss attacked, I think the game was still a somewhat level playing field with Protoss with a little bit of advantage, but 40 supply. That's right now.
Nice defend by Dandy.
Check out do me a favor, check out all these yeah. Okay, so Protoss's main and natural is almost mined out.
Protoss has +2 attack upgrades.
Mm-hmm.
Baron has 1, 2. Ten gateways for Protoss.
I think you guys got two solid players to do this show match.
8 factories. We had Terra versus DJY earlier, and
Oh,
Terra
shit.
versus.
Oh my god, that was bad, yo.
That was cool. Oh yeah. G or something like that, right? From IRT.
I don't know. Dude, you're friends.
I wish, Jerry.
I don't know, man.
Protoss? Oh, Protoss doesn't know about this top left expansion
No,
yet.
no, he doesn't.
That's about to find out. I feel.
Oh yeah, here comes the moment of truth. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that
And
pro
now he sends like,
looked
yeah, he
like it
sends
was
the fucking
making that
dragoons
defense.
over it. Yeah.
I can't believe this.
He's like, how long has this guy had this here?
Quite a few SCVs.
No, they're gonna escape. If he takes the command center, that'd be better. Yeah, good.
Dandy's 2-2. He's coming back nicely.
Yeah, yeah, and now he's gonna also take one of fucking Protoss expansions as well.
Protoss is mined out at his main and natural.
Holy shit. Yeah.
So it's one base against essentially.
How quick the tide turns, my friend.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Game. I don't think there's another game out there that can go back to this There are times when we watch the game, and I'm like, oh yeah, this side, red, whatever, it's got the game in the bag, and then all of a sudden it flips on us.
Oh, is he gonna do
That's
a
true.
drop? Yes, he is.
Hold on.
That was a nice recall.
Was it? Is it? Yes, it is over here. This is a pretty good match for sure.
Now, what
Better.
do you want to do with this recall here? Take out supply depots?
Yeah, that's gonna mess him up, yo. He's
That will
clearing.
do
He's
it.
going. He's clearing them out really quickly. It's faster to clear the supply depots. He has to rebuild all of this. Look at the supply, right?
And he has a lot of minerals. Supply is still even, more or less.
No, it's
Andy is 3-3. Botas is 1-3 in upgrades.
two recalls, even that game back out again. Somewhat, at least.
Here we go. Dandy's running off one base, it looks like. By that I mean just one expansion with minerals.
He needs to retake his 9 o'clock. Ooh, the counterattack's coming. Oh, okay, he's going straight for the
So the issue is Dandy still has a bunch of units, still has an expansion. Whereas Tech is only running off one base with very few probes, and he's out of minerals.
That's it. Danny, first match.
Yeah. Did Tech have enough to try to stop that attack? 11 o'clock?
I think his mistake here was he should have went for the 6 o'clock expansion if possible, which I don't know what he's holding there. Let's see. Yeah, he probably should have went for the 6 o'clock expansion and played the stasis game out on the middle of the map rather than trying to go up a ramp. Essentially. Oh, the storm drops.
So here's a recall, bottom right.
I mean, Dandy can just walk in at this point. Tech has no income.
He's being careful. One command center has 90 energy. Another one has 90 energy. And he's got 2 vessels.
Good EMPs off here.
It is possible for him to delay. Okay, so he's going to try to attack 6 o'clock.
Wow. No arbiters, no observers.
You know, if he had at least one expansion, it'd be kind of a different story. Those are great states, by the way. Great storms. But 29-minute first round game goes to Dandy.
Yo, so did you guys see the orange Protoss where his probes were set up? I've been noticing that sometimes on these maps when you do use map settings, they'll actually put the probes closest to the mineral field rather than leave them in the standard positioning along the bottom.
Right.
I've noticed that. It's only been recently though, like within the past few months, that I've noticed them at least. I'm sure he doesn't mind.
A little bit, but I don't know. Does it make the game imbalance? Does it make that much of a difference? I don't know.
I mean,
It's widely used in pro games, right? Protoss seems to favor this map. I'm sure somebody's saying, duh. I only say that because some of the Protoss players we've had who've lost, they choose this as the second map.
I don't know if they do or not, to be honest. I mean,
Are you calling me a liar?
look at this. Let's see here. I can't do. This isn't the replay, so obviously I can't do like a full reveal map or anything like that. But like this expansion right below the Protoss, tanks can abuse the shit out of that if they can get to that point or anywhere near that. There's so many paths for vultures to run around. These little bridges right here along the backside.
It's a
I don't know.
beautiful map, bro.
It is. It really is. I just struggle with it.
I'm just kidding. I don't have any hard feelings about it.
I enjoy watching it.
I need more critters. Map makers, more critters. Right? I never got the whole egg thing that they make of the chokes. Like, I understand the general purpose, but
On some maps, it's okay, but on maps like this, I don't see a purpose in it.
you can just make the passage narrower. But I don't know.
Like,
I don't think it makes that much of a difference.
there's one map where there's like a gate or something like that, and there's an egg on the other side. So a probe or a little mineral patch, so a probe can like float through the eggs or something like that, or the gates or whatever they do, and the units can't pass that. And I understand that.
But the question is,
This,
why?
yeah, this is not.
Why? I think the creativity is misdirected sometimes. But I have an incredible amount of respect for map makers.
Yeah,
When the game first came out, I used to make them. This was like 98, 99 or whatever. And some of my friends and I would play on them. And it was kind of a fun process, right? Subjecting other people to my newbie maps. But nobody really does that anymore. When the game first came out, a lot of people were actually making maps, like regular players, and playing on them for fun.
all right. So we got
Until, like,
standard Dragoon Rush here. Usually on this map, you'll have Protoss players, if they're trying to do any kind of early harassment, they'll pop a Zealot out first and then make that Dragoon so the Zealot can buffer some attacks.
maybe that's why he went heavy on the Marines.
Yeah, well, he's doing the, well, say, I know it used to be called the Gundam Rush.
You think he's upgrading mines and getting tank and vultures out?
And I think he is. He's got 6 Marines.
And he's not hiding them.
Yeah.
So Protoss should be expecting it.
See, that
Two
second
rooms.
hit chase this SCV over here on the left side of the map that I don't.
See, I think he should be getting some hits right now on the Marines.
Yeah, that on that upper ramp. If he had a second
Instead of,
Dragoon there, he could have gotten a couple extra hits. This might
3 Dragoons is good.
spider mines. This might do some damage here. It's a 1-gate expand.
He's trying to aim for that tank.
He's got to pull probes if he doesn't.
That goon is dead. Targeted the mines. Lost another Dragoon.
Oh.
Ooh. It was low on HP.
Okay, good. He got that mine. Ooh.
That one as well.
He needs another Dragoon to pop out. Something fierce right here. There we go. See, typically on this kind of rush, you don't want to lose that tank. You just want to pull it back.
Right. Still, I think it worked out for Terran. Got his expansion up. 2 factories, making a 3rd. Shout out to Zeno. Thanks for supporting. These events are for the community. We don't really have anything to gain from them. And I personally have everything to lose, financially at least. Wiggly. But we have fun. It kind of beats going to a pub, you know, and dropping $100 on everybody's tab.
Shit, I need to go drinking with you, man.
Yeah, hanging out with a lot of bums. No, I'm just kind of courteous. Sometimes I just go grab the bill and pay for it. You know? Especially when you've had some alcohol in you, you feel charitable. 4th factory in the making.
See if this Terran's going to prepare for this Reaver drop at all. I don't think he is.
I'm just noticing that now. Yeah, the score screen was blocking the robotics bay.
Okay, so he's got a turret coming up, but no academy.
If Protoss just has 1 expansion and Terran has 1 expansion, it's even, right? It's not like Zerg where it needs 2 expansions to Terran and Protoss has 1 expansion.
You kinda want to have a better economy as Protoss against a Terran.
Dandy almost lost a tank there. I don't know if it was misrallied or...
Yeah, I'm sure that's all it was, but hey, man, he caught it, so.
I feel like Protoss needs another expansion. That's how strong Terran is.
I don't think he's going to need it right now because he's got all his units rallied up here ready for an attack. And if he holds his attack off while doing this Reaver drop, Terran's going to be in a lot of trouble. But now this might hurt though.
He's
This
got 5 Dragoons.
attack might hurt. Unless if he makes another Reaver.
Dandy's going back with a Vulture and a tank. So now he has more mobility, and he has shuttle speed, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
2 Dragoons down. He needs to make another shuttle if he's going to keep harassing like this. Oh, he brought it back. Oh, good Reaver shots. Oh. Another one? Oh.
Perfect timing to drop the Reaver. Oh, that was an excellent execution. Even though he lost it, that was worth it, right?
Yeah. And you got 3 siege tanks for a Reaver and a couple zealots.
Really nice timing there.
Especially early like this. I like the way Tech plays.
Sharp.
See, I believe I'm pretty sure it's Dandy. Fun fact about Dandy is he's a Terran player unless he plays against another Terran, in which case he will switch to playing Protoss. And let me tell you, if I remember correctly, his Protoss is nasty. Like it's good. It's really good.
Dandy turns into candy when he plays Protoss. So Tech is
This is
sort of
dangerous.
contained here. If he had some Zealots, he could do a little something. Oh, 2 shuttles.
I see him killing those spider mines. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Didn't
No.
connect.
Mm.
That's a real issue with Reavers.
It's looking bad. Dandy's got his third expansion up and a good solid contain.
You know, he has the shuttles. If he had a lot of Zealots, filled up those 2 shuttles.
Oh, he's probe dropping. See, during that drop, he should have used his Dragoons to clear out some of those spider mines. So Terran could get this kind of position on him. I'm not seeing a comeback here. He's got 4 more tanks and vultures hanging back here too. It's not even come up yet.
No speed.
No observers. Oh, good Reaver shot. Oh, good Reaver shots. Wow.
He's trying, man.
Those Reaver shots, man.
And he might just take care of these
Drop that
tanks.
Reaver again. Drop that Reaver again. There you go.
Nice microing. Not a lot of Protoss players could have done that.
He could actually walk up and potentially do some damage to the third base. Better
I can't believe he broke out. I mean, the game's still heavily in Dandy's favor, but that was nice.
Yeah, yeah.
To drop a Reaver that fast and target with the Reaver and then pick it up is challenging, right?
Yeah,
It's not randomly just shooting. He was sort of
it gives you
selecting.
a half second to a full second delay before you actually have the Reaver fire after dropping it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But that's a big window to actually have your Reaver target fired by vultures and tanks. So
That one hit on the Vultures was just
see, I think
wow.
he waited too long to actually march up here and do some damage.
Still, I think going Reavers put him behind in some ways, even though he's shown that he could use them effectively.
Yeah, I mean Reaver's not a bad. Reavers are great early on against Terran. You
Because
can
last game he looked like he just went standard and played pretty strong.
Well, you can't let your Terran opponent just march up to the front of your base and set up a contain like that.
I'm not sure what that drop was about. He saw the turrets.
He was trying to get some zealot drops off on these tanks on the high ground. Because right now it's a 4-basing Terran against a 2-basing Protoss.
I don't know if you want to sacrifice the shuttle, in his position. So his second expansion is about to go up at his natural.
Yeah.
He's going to call it quits. He's not even going to try to play it out.
Too big of a lead, he felt like.
I'm actually glad last game you remade it because he was going to use Reavers, right? And I think that probably had some sort of effect on microing, unless I'm wrong.
All right, up here at the top left, we got Salty Dandy as a yellow Terran, and down here on the bottom left, we've got dM-Tech, Magenta, here on Polyboy. See, now this map, early on, I feel like Terran has slight edge in the beginning minutes, but it don't last long, in my opinion. This third base right here, this mineral only, is very difficult to hold because of the size of the ramp.
It's a little wider.
Oh yeah, look at it. Up here on Terran's base, you got this natural right here, and then if you go straight down, the size of those ramps.
Look at the size of those ramps.
That's what she said.
Mm-hmm. Got a request for carriers.
Well, hopefully, neither one of our players are watching our stream currently, so I hope he didn't hear that.
I guess it would
If he
be a
carries,
good map and positions for carriers, right? Jerry, did your microphone break again?
oh, hey babe. Yeah, pretty cool though.
What's happening, baby?
I feel like a bad parent right now. I'm teaching my son how to light a lighter.
How to light a lighter.
He's 8. He's like, cool. What's this?
What sort of valuable life skills?
You know what?
Well,
My belief on that is teach your kids as much as you can. You know, but
tell
also
that to my father.
put that as how do I phrase this? Teach them as much as you can, but also teach them responsibility with it. Like I'm teaching my son how to light a lighter, but he knows not to go around lighting stuff up. You know what I'm saying? Like don't set everything on fire, son.
Then there's no use of learning how to light a lighter. I have to tell you, sir.
It's not true. If I need a candle lit in my house, son, go
Yeah,
light that.
that's cool.
Yeah,
I want to
but
light something on fire, though, is what I'm saying.
just the 4th of July, man. I've taken my son out there and I've had him, hold certain fireworks, and stuff like that since he was 3 years old. Here, this is what you do. Do this, It's like Roman candles. I think
How
it's
were
like
the turnouts this year for
oh
July 4th?
no, I don't know. I live right next to a factory and I know the people that are the managers over there. So I'm like, hey, can we use y'all's parking lot, truck rest area and stuff like that to shoot fireworks? I'll be like, yeah, that's cool. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's cool. You asked for permission. Most people don't do that.
Well, to be fair, the year before I asked, we did it anyway. But we always make sure to clean up and be responsible with that. But then I coached his son, where I coach basketball. I coached his son. I'm like, hey, man, your manager over there. Cool. You mind if I use it? Yeah.
You got a
Oh,
parking lot. Awesome.
all right. Give it here. This is not yours. So make sure not to play with it, okay? Okay. Thank you. Parenting his children.
While casting and observing, mind you. All right, so I gotta love that critter. Kakaru?
Kakaru,
Kakaru.
man. Now, for most of you watching this game, I'm sure several of you are familiar with this opening. Uh, some of you may be asking though, why is this happening? Why did he bunker? If he can't hit the dragoons, why is he repairing? Why are the dragoons hitting it if they can't kill it? This is just doing everything you can to slow the Terran down this early on. Now, honestly, he's I see he's got a vulture out harassing and stuff, but usually you'll have more than just these 2 dragoons. I mean, if you got early vultures out like this, you should have walked these dragoons across the map. At least one more of them to put some extra pressure on that bunker.
Ooh.
Now here we got a double drop going on. We got a vulture drop coming on.
Dropped one vulture at the natural.
This Terran is going to be in some major trouble, though.
That one vulture at the natural has 3 kills.
I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but the probe transfer, the Dragoon set off a mine, and it probably killed 6 to 8 probes to mine. Now, he's got DTs in the shuttle, and there are no turrets yet. How many DTs we got? 2 DTs?
I don't know how cool mannered you suck is. I did miss that, but if I saw it, I would have probably screamed.
Yeah,
Like
okay.
Mexican soccer casters. No disrespect intended, I just mean they're very passionate. And Korean StarCraft casters, actually.
Oh, yeah, they.
Alright, but that DT drop, which I've been totally missing out on, at Dandy's base.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. He
I
cannot get.
missed all of that.
Oh, he's got one up here at the very top.
He's got to be very careful not to run into those mines. This is major.
Yeah. Oh, don't lose that
Oh,
DT.
there's a turret up there, right. He's got an academy that's finishing up. So,
This has really slowed down uh, this Terran though. Just, one thing you gotta watch out for. He needs to clear these mines out of his base, and he needs to drop some gateways bad.
That's awesome. They both dropped around the same time, I think. Tech is looking good though. Got his second expansion up. He really slowed down Terran, I feel. Got these annoying mines in his base, which he has to kill before he makes any buildings there.
I'm pretty sure this this bottom gateway right here may set this mine off. Yo, give me 1 second.
Alright, so Dandy is S rank, Tech is A. Tech is sort of doing well this game, I feel. And the Vultures in Tech's main killed a bunch of probes. But you know, with Tech's second expansion, I feel he's still in a good place. He's got 6 gateways. Dandy has 4 factories. He's adding 2.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we could always hear you. Dandy has 4 tanks.
I had to kids bedtime, so
No bedtime story. I'm just gonna go play StarCraft, kids.
yeah. Now Dandy doesn't.
4 DTs. About to be.
I can vaguely understand why he's done this. He's trying to make a push before he gets his production going, but he's pulled his SCVs off his naturals gas.
So the shuttle is about to enter Dandy's base and drop 4 Dark Templars.
I would. He's got DTs in there. I figured he'd have
4.
Oh, oh. I didn't think he'd drop DTs. I don't know about that decision.
He's got scan, he's got turrets, he's got mines.
Yeah, he should have.
Saved them.
Yeah, kept them out on the map. See these
Drop and pick up.
these units? Yep, these units right out here in the middle.
He still has, I think,
He
a
still
good
has.
lead, right, in supply?
Yeah, he has a huge lead. As long as he does not. No, there's just no. I just don't see it.
The issue is Dandy is known to come back. The first game they played, I felt Tech had it.
So he needs to go now before he gets any mines laid down, before he gets any turrets
Yeah.
up. Dandy just needs to look at that. Look at Tech's force.
Right, I think it's a big mistake waiting.
You don't wait. Terran, your main goal is to keep that tank count low. If he comes out with 5 tanks and that's all he has, roll them over.
He does have 9 gateways. I think he's just maybe waiting to really macro up hard. He's got his 3rd expansion up. Dandy doesn't even have his 2nd one.
This is not. He's gonna lose so much more now than what he would have lost if he had just went.
He's got a shuttle with some zealots in there.
He's gonna get 2 zealots dropped before it dies.
Yeah, and there's a.
Is that Wraith plus the turrets?
Here we go.
Oh, he got 3 off.
He lost a lot of zealots there.
He's lost so much more now than what he would have lost. He's getting those zealots on those tanks. There we go. Micro and the dragoons in there. That was still big.
Well done.
There we go. All right.
Look at that.
We're 2-1 now. That DT drop just hurt too much. Make sure it goes smoothly. Just keep the games rolling. There's no way we'd be able to do every game, but you guys could actually host certain games. You know, if there's a prime game happening early on in the tournament or whatever, then
Yeah, I feel like Tech and Dandy are really putting a cool show for us.
yeah. All right, we got bottom left, Salty, Dandy, Terran, and top right is dM-Tech, Magenta. I know it. I was playing with magenta there for a while, but I think I just really prefer purple instead. Oh,
I love how you have a hard opinion about it.
hell yeah, man.
Well, it's clear. You can see it. You mean in terms of your ally being able to see your color?
Dude, like white and tan, that is bad. Purple and magenta can be bad if
I'm not sure why they did it like that.
your Zerg players and stuff like that. Like me and I allied somebody, and it was Jengi, I think. And Jengi's Zerglings were in my base, and I'm like, dude, get your lings out of my base. He didn't know they were fucking there because he just saw purple. You know.
Banana tells me to always use Shift Tab. The issue is,
He definitely wouldn't have been able to see his lings then. They'd have
I
been
think
that same color.
there
If
was
you're
one time that both you and your opponent could be yellow. I forgot what colors you have to be for that to happen. Like in a 1v1.
I don't know, 1v1, I think it's always, I don't know.
Yeah, they were both yellow, man. It was weird. And if you're playing 2 versus 2, you can't like if they're different races, your opponents, you can't distinguish them on the mini map. But my guess is that they didn't really have 2v2s in mind when they were choosing the colors, or I don't know.
Honestly, though, a lot of people are like, oh, you know, StarCraft's dying because of this or that, or the, you know, look what they've done to a, God, how old is this game now? 22 years old. A 22-year-old game. You know, it was like, what was it, 17 years old when they remastered it. I think that's awesome. I think that the fact that they've done anything with this game. See, here we go. This is a standard Protoss. This is what you see a lot on ladder games. You get a zealot out, and then right behind it, as soon as that core pops, a lot of Protoss. You'll see this a lot in a ladder game.
I'm really glad USEC joined us. We're getting some professional casting.
See, I was trying to practice Terran for a little while. You know, my Terran was awful. I mean, it was bad. So I was like, all right, best thing to do, make a Smurf account, play 1 versus 1 as Terran, and every fucking opening I played against Protoss was a fucking 1 zealot rush, and I'm like, piece of shit. Because I sucked with Terran as it was, and you're gonna rush me?
I think your Terran is good, as good as your Zerg. And you have less experience with it, so there's a lot of potential there.
2 versus 2 sometimes, but it depends on the matchup. It really depends on the matchup. But 1 versus 1, yeah, it's gross all
I
around.
didn't know you played ones.
I don't. That's why they're bad. That's why I'm trying to work on them a little bit. Well, how many? I mean, how many situations have you seen? Like just even last time when we were doing that. I think it was a show match. I'm not sure. Zasagi was like, "Okay, you 1 versus 1 now," and I'm like, "Oh fuck!" Like I can't do this.
Right.
I can't 1 versus 1, man. And it really threw me off. It threw my whole game off. See, that's
Well,
this big ramp. He can get in and scout, but I don't think he saw the Citadel. He did not.
yeah, it's far away to the left.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I clicked on the text vision to see exactly where the SCV has scouted. And he
What
didn't
would that
really.
even tell you?
Well, take off. Just click on dM-Tech, and then look at dM-Tech's base. See where it's kind of like a light gray on one side and a darker gray on the other. That darker gray is where that Citadel is.
I hope that probe isn't stuck. Okay, good.
Now, good timing on the transfer of probes. I guess he really felt like that DT drop worked before, so he's trying it again. But now this is more of a standard Terran opening right here. He's getting the fast +1. He's got the fast academy down already, and you actually skipped engineering bay. So potentially this could be dangerous if your Protoss was actually going like a drop shuttle rush. This is tough to hold, but here typically what you do is you get out 1 Goliath sometimes, and you'll chase off any drops. Let's see, I believe he got scanned, so he may know. He still didn't get the scout off on the Templar Archives, but I'm sure he's got to know what it is, though. If he saw the shuttle. See, there's the 1 Goliath. This is the situation right here where your Terran is 100% confident that he is better than his opponent. When you make 2 engineering bays, he feels like he could just turtle up and just hold off that first little rush attempt. And he's got it in the bag. This is how he feels.
All right, I apologize. Should probably mute my mic when I'm typing. I'm just going back and forth with some people who want to play show match. Starport being made. Armory is being upgraded. I feel like Tech has some strong builds against Terran.
Yeah,
He's
the
an
thing with
aggressive Protoss player.
Protoss is you have a lot of different. Well, even TVP in general, both sides, you have a lot of openings you can do. See, he's getting that early science facility. He's going hard upgrades. He's going to get that 2-2. I'm surprised I'm not seeing another command center yet, though. I will say. Usually on this map, Terran gets that other command center right about now.
Second armory finishing up. Dandy's making 2 more facts. He already has 4. 6 gateways for Tech, who just loaded, I believe, 2 Dark Templars in his shuttle, and he's moving out.
I guess from what I'm seeing here, it looks like Danny's just going to do a timing push. Yep, here he goes. I thought he might wait for 2-1 to finish. But, a lot of dragoons, though. And that pylon wall up here at his third base is a little too far in. Two pylons in the middle should be out one more, I feel like.
No. No. We have lives, people. Some of us have families, jobs.
Some of us don't have jobs. To no fault of our own, I might add. This. There you go. Tech held that very well.
Agreed.
Didn't lose maybe a couple.
Dandy's
Couple zealots.
moving out.
He pulled his observer from. Oh, maybe he lost it. I think he lost. That
He
was.
does have an observer with his goons.
Well,
2, actually.
Oh, yeah, the vessel came out in glass. Probably picked off the observer. This is.
Oh.
Man, those glides hit hard.
They are tied supply-wise. Tech is going to have to be very careful how he engages here.
Which is what you don't want, especially with no arbiter out right now. Okay.
And here's the siege.
Okay. Because he might be against the wall, but he gets to come across sideways. Exactly this shuttle drop. Oh, he needs to back up here. Two, one, finished.
He's behind in supply.
That arbiter takes so long to make. The best.
Yeah, I feel like he should have been kind of camped outside of his base and not allow him to get out in the middle like that.
Well, the middle is okay. He sets up siege tanks along your wall. That's not okay. Okay, right here, what he needs to do is just focus on making him use all his scans.
He could have probably afforded to have a few more gates up, I feel, right now, right? Because he had that extra base, and he was only operating off.
See, what you do is you take a zealot and your arbiter, and you run one zealot with your arbiter through these mines, and just slowly pick away. Since there's no science vessel right here, but I think it's too little, too
These
late.
are a lot of tanks.
Yeah, there you go. Look at that.
Nice mine drag.
Might be too late though. He's lost his mineral only. The siege tank down here is blasting away at his 3 o'clock expansion too.
That one engagement was really significant, huh?
See,
He still has 3 or 4 more scans and a vessel. So
have his vessel yet? At his base, yeah. He's got a bunch of units at home too.
Dandy is 1, 2 and upgrades.
Nice mine drag. Ugh. Oh man. On the weak tanks. One back here on the bottom side. That's your GG. Those were good games though. Especially that first one. I hated that I missed half of that first one though.